We aren't growing as wide and as forward as we used to as humans. We are 3D humans.
Right.
The idea of looking at 2D imaging and doing diagnostics is crazy to me. I think you cannot know that unless you are exposed to CBCT and you see how blind you are. The level of exposure is not greater, it can even be less. Every day I'm realizing more and more how much diagnosis matters. That is the core of what we do. The first thing I look at is the tongue and the nose. It's not the teeth. The questions on the health history form are about how their systems are doing. The way we are doing it is much more time and energy that we spend on our patients. And the interaction with other professionals, it is much more time and energy. That means imaging, that means health history form, that means a good clinical exam and speaking with the patients, and then deciding on treatment based on that. And we charge for it. How could you say that it's almost entirely genetic? There's such an epigenetic component. You're not diagnosing anything by just extracting teeth. We are then putting blinders on and only looking at the teeth. Why aren't these permanent teeth able to come in? Oh, they don't have enough space. Why don't they have enough space? When you make the upper jaw the appropriate size to meet the lower, everything really just comes in so easily. This is our bailiwick, right?
Yes.
We are orthodontists. Treating in the primary dentition, there is a value in it for kids who are not doing well.
Yes.
We don't have to wait until 7. It's about growth and development. And if we don't do it, the dentists are doing it. When the child is not growing and developing properly, it is affecting their brain development. At these young ages, we know they're not going to grow better if we don't step in early. We get all the time feedback like, they're not snoring now, they're sleeping better, they're not wetting the bed, they're doing better in school. Even our staff, they see what we're doing and they get excited about it and they're telling their families and friends. It's more fun to practice this way and better for our patients. And that's what we should be doing, right? You always wanting to grow to practice. I feel like we're way more resilient to the market forces.
Thank you.
Because people want this care. I feel so lucky that, again, just so early in my career, I get to practice this way.